Hey guys, I'm heading out to the range right now to work on some videos for you, and I wanted to go ahead and make a video to fill everyone in on the changes that I'm making in the company. There has already been some misunderstanding about what's going on at Tier 1 Citizen. No, I'm not going out of business. No, the website is not going away. I'm switching from a focus of building firearms to a focus on training. Basically what happened was let me just be blunt. In 2019, when I did my taxes, I went, wonderful. When everything was done, I was actually in the red by $3,000. So not only did all the money go back into the company, $3,000 extra out of pocket went back into the company. Now, those of you who understand business are like, man, that's not that bad. Well, you're right, it's not that bad. For a sole proprietorship, meaning one person, me, in the company, for a company that I've been running out of my home, that's not that bad. What you guys don't know is I spent an inordinate amount of time constantly answering questions that were almost primarily based around price point, and it was always something to the tune of, why should I buy your rifle when I can buy the Saint, for example, the Springfield Armory Saint for, I forget what it was, $800, something like that. And I would say, in fact, that question became so commonplace that I actually had a form letter that I had just written up that had every single detailed talking point to educate the customer as to why they should buy my rifle versus buying. And this wasn't just on Springfield Armory stuff, this was on big name rifle companies in the industry. And I would lay out every single talking point to explain why a Tier 1 Citizen rifle was built correctly, why it was made to run properly for the long term. And it always came down to price, always came down to price. And when it comes to price points, guys, I cannot compete with the big manufacturers. You can buy AR-15s, complete AR-15s for $600, $700. I can't even build the gun for, well, honestly, I could probably build the gun for about that, but then that means zero profit whatsoever. Worst part is, I'm sure that pretty soon here, when the presidential cycle gets fired up again, you know, we're going to see prices skyrocket again, and people are going to start selling stuff for stupid price tags again. But what some of you don't know, honestly, what a lot of you don't know is that those of us who are on the inside of the industry absolutely know that there are companies dropping off like flies. Companies are merging together to try to pull the resources to stay financially viable, and they're still dropping off. There are other companies who have tried to stay solo for a long period of time, and they've dropped off. And so my option was, I either run myself into the ground with debt, and I'm already carrying a fair amount of debt from my business. So I either run myself into the ground with debt and completely sink the company, or I basically divest myself of a product that is not selling. And from the standpoint of a business decision, what I'm doing is a wise decision. Walking away from AR-15s is wise. But anyway, so I wanted to let you guys know, Tier 1 Citizen is not going away. I'm just getting out of AR-15s and I'm focusing on training. Love to have you guys to come out for training. I'm going to have to make some major changes on the website on what I'm going to be offering on training, because I really am stepping away from rifle, period. And that includes training. As always, I thank you guys for watching. God bless you all. Get those guns out practice. Have a good one.